हेलो एवरीवन, आप सभी का फिर से एक बार स्वागत है मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल में जिसका नाम है कॉमर्स ट्रेजर। इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चन ऑफ पेपर 1 KSET 2020. If you have not seen the first part, I have put the link in the description and in the I button. So let's go to the remaining question. So the next question was, which is the nodal agency for UNEP in India? Now what is this UNEP? UNEP stands for United Nations Environment Program. So for UNEP, the nodal agency in India is MOEFCC, which stands for Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Changes. So option C was the right option. The next question is, Wildlife Protection Act came into force in? So very simple question and a direct question. This act was passed in the year 1972. Where is the headquarters of Zoological Society of India? So for this the answer was Kolkata. It is located in Kolkata. The next question was, the National Disaster Management Authority functions under the Union Ministry of, so NDMA we call it as, which look after all the disaster management in India. So it is under the Union Ministry of Home Affairs. So remember this is an important question which may also be asked for your NET exam. The next question was, which state has maximum mangrove vegetation in India? So mangrove is nothing but these are the shrubs or the plants which grows near the flowing water. So flowing water is found more, when you see the option, it is found more in West Bengal. So the right option in the 4 options given was West Bengal. The next question was, which type of survey is census? Now census is a type of descriptive survey. You have to remember this. It is a type of descriptive survey where you describe the population on the basis of their gender, occupation, education, qualifications and so many criteria. So it is a descriptive survey, a very easy and direct question. The next question was, what is also known as representative sample? So if you see the option, non-probability sampling, quota sampling and snowball samplings are all same. Quota sampling and snowball sampling are type of non-probability based sampling. So the right answer was probability based sampling, where you first divide the data into strata or stratification of data is done and then representative from all the particular clusters or stratified data are taken. The next question was, which methodology has control groups? Now again this is a repeated question which has been asked many times in your NET and KSET exam. Control group, we have to remember, control group and experiment group are always there in your experimental research. So right answer for this is experimental research, where there will be one set of control groups and one set of experimental groups. The next question was, what is a variable? Now variable is nothing but it is a measurable attribute which is always in terms of quantity, right? So whatever you can count, we say it as a variable. The next question is, match the following type of question. On one part they have given you election, BARC, ABC and population, and on the second side they have given you the ways by which you can measure those particular results. So election are measured using exit polls, right? So A3, if you see in the option A3 there was only one option, so this was the right option. B4, BARC stands for Broadcast Audience Research Council. It is used to rate the TV ratings, that is your television shows. ABC is nothing but Audit Bureau of Circulation, which is used to rate the circulation process or audit process, and population is nothing but it is measured in terms of Venn diagram, right? Or by the Venn diagram we are going to show the population. So right option was option number C. The next question was, what type of communication that is through television? So television is nothing but it is a mass media communication where you can reach to maximum audience at the same time. So mass communication can also be the answer, but if you see the option, mass media communication seems to be better option. The next question was, what is the geographical reach of community radio? So community radio reach, if you see, it is somewhere around 10 to 12. So in the given option, 10 kilometer is the proper answer or seems to be a more effective answer. The next question was, Janadwani Community Radio is located in which place? So Janadwani Community Radio is located in HT Kote, that is in Sargur. The next question is, Who established SEWA in Gujarat? So SEWA stands for Self-Employed Women Association of India, and this was established by Ella Bhatt. Now the next question is a very interesting question. In the match the following type, they have given you advertisement, television, mass media, radio, news media, and how people call them. They have given you. So advertisement is also seen as idea merchants. Television is seen as babysitter because it is a way through which baby can be seated. Mass media is said to be magic multiplier. It goes on multiplying at a faster speed. Radio is said to be little media, and new media is nothing but the Arab Spring through which now the youngsters are passing on the information. So if you see the option, the right answer will be A2. So A2 we had only one option. So A2, B4, C1, D5 and E3. This is the right answer. The next question was on computer. ASIC stands for, so it stands for Application Specific Integrated Circuit. Option number B was the right option. The next question is the capacity of telecommunication channel stated in megabyte or gigabytes per second is called as. Now baud rate and bandwidth both can be the answer for this, but capacity, as they have given the word, so maximum capacity or the capacity is usually seen by bandwidth. So out of two, bandwidth is a proper answer or can be a more suitable answer for this question. The next question was a semiconductor device that stores and modifies information while computer is operating, but that also retains information when computer is turned off is called as. If the computer is turned off and information is not retained, it would have been RAM, that is random access memory, but they are saying that it is also retained even when the computer is turned off. So this is an example of PROM, that is programmable read only memory. Apart from this, if you have to select, the best option is going to be flash memory. The next question was telecommunication network that spans a wide geographical area such as a state or a country. So they are talking about a very big or very wide area. So the answer is going to be wide area network or WAN, right? So LAN is for small area, right? A building, MAN comes above this, and then we have WAN, that is wide area network. The next was a very simple question. Which one of the following is not an operating system? So Unix, Linux and Windows XP, all three are your operating system. Linux is not an operating system. Question number 31 and question number 32 are the questions which are more based on judgment. So the right answer of this, we can better wait for the KSET people, because these questions maybe it depends upon person to person. But if I have to answer any one option among this, the question what they are given is two arguments have been given and you have to decide which is a stronger one or which is a weak one from this. So they have given a statement that should there be a ban on product advertising, and arguments are yes, the money spent on advertising is used and inflates the cost of the product. And the second argument is no, it is an age of advertising. Unless your advertisement is better than that of your competitors, the product will not sell. So if you see the two arguments, I can say that the second argument tends to be more strong. So only argument 2 is strong is what I would have marked. So we'll wait for the KSET to give the exact answer, but if I have to select an answer, option number B would have been a proper answer. The next question is, consider the following statement. Now they have given you 4 statements and you have to find out which of the following inference can be drawn from the above statement. So the first statement which they have given is all countries are continents. So all the countries are continents, right? So all countries are, will write as CO, continents. Then they say some countries are oceans, right? So some countries are oceans. This is what they are trying to say. No ocean is a sea. So there is no link between ocean and sea. So sea can be anywhere, but the last option says that all seas are continents. So sea is going to be somewhere over here. So this is going to be C. If you see the options, the first inference which they have given is some seas are country. Some seas are country we can say that or we cannot say that. So there is no proper conclusion through this. All oceans are continents. Ocean and continents, no, this is also not a proper judgment or conclusion. Some oceans are continents. Ocean and continents, yes, definitely there is a particular relation. So yes, this is going to be the right option. All countries are ocean, that also does not suits. So option C is going to be a right option for this question. The next question is, choose the pair of words which shows the same relationship as given below. Now tree is a bigger one and sapling is nothing but young tree or a small plant. Rock is small, mountain is big, so this cannot be the same relationship. Horse is a big adult one and foal is a young horse. So if you see the relationship, this is going to be the right answer. Tree is a bigger one and young tree is called as sapling. In the same way, horse is a bigger one and foal is nothing but the young horse. The next one was a very easy question. Among the 4 items marked A to D, 3 are similar and 1 is dissimilar. So find out which is not similar. So odd one out you have to find out. Jasmine, rose and marigold, all 3 are grown on land, but lotus is grown in water. So lotus is going to be the odd from these 4 options which are given. The next question was, special education courses are controlled by. So special education courses in India are controlled by Special Education Council of India. So this is going to be right answer for this question. The next question was, the scheme introduced by government to bridge gap in the skills to use computing device by urban and rural teacher. Now this question, the right answer should have been NMEICT, but none of the option matches with this. So I think this is going to be a grace question, right? We will wait for the KSET to give the key answers, but in this the right option should have been NMEICT. Next question is, Gyan Vigyan Vimukte is motto of. So this is nothing but motto of the UGC, that is University Grants Commission. Name the woman empowerment program initiated by central government in the year 1989. So in the year 1989, the empowerment program for women was Mahila Samakhya. Now next question again is a question in which I am having a doubt. So I think this might also be a grace question, but again, as I said, we have to wait for the KSET final options, because if we see Yashpal committee is related with NCHER, that is C option, which is related with 4, but there is no such option. And Sam Pitroda, if we see, he is related to the university committee which said that there must be around 1500 universities. So if we see this option, then we might have an answer as option number 1. The answer might be option number 1 based on the Sam Pitroda committee, or else if the answer is Yashpal committee is related to NCHER, then it might be a grace question. The next question is, which one of the following is important when a teacher communicates with students? So when a teacher communicates with student, what is very important? Empathy is very important, so that you can understand what exactly is a mood or understanding level of the student. Which is the most efficient method of teaching? Now out of the given option, that is teacher centric, information centric, student centric and text centric, student centric is the most efficient method of teaching. Which one among the following is not a teaching skill? Blackboard writing is a teaching skill. Questioning can be said as a teaching skill. Explaining is also a teaching skill. Dictating notes, I don't feel it is a teaching skill, right? So it is just a general skill which anyone can do, but remaining thing requires specific teaching skills. The next question is, the most appropriate purpose of learning is inclusion of knowledge, modification of behavior, personal judgment, acquisition of skills. So modification of behavior suits to be the best option from the given 4 option. The next question on teaching was, a teacher is said to be fluent in asking question if he can ask meaningful question. Definitely this proves to be the best answer in the given 4 option. As many as question possible, no, it cannot be the answer. Maximum number of question in a fixed time, this can also not be an answer. Many meaningful questions in a fixed time, it may be, but if you see the 4 options, meaningful question seems to be a proper answer. So these were the 45 questions, and last 5 questions were on comprehension. I have not taken that part, but apart from this I have covered almost all the 45 questions which were there. 4-5 questions I too have doubts, we'll just wait for KCET, but apart from this around 38 to 40 questions I'm pretty sure that that is going to be the answer. So if you like the video, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends, and check how much answers you get right before the official key answers comes from the KCET. Very soon I'm also going to make a video on paper 2 commerce. Till then, if you have any queries, you can just comment me and let me know in the comment box. I'll solve that queries for you. So thank you for watching the video. Meet you again with another video.